And seeing as you won't be around to mix more Timmys after this, I'll just jot down the ingredients so I can enjoy this delicious elixir long after your departure. Okay. Oh! God! You deceitful dog! Get you for this. Come back here. I'm gonna prove I'm not crazy. I'm gonna prove you're alive.
Timmy's in big trouble this time. Princess!
What kind of trouble has Timmy got himself into this time?
You're no match for me. I won't rest until I get my hands on you.
There's quite enough trouble in Harmony without Julian Crane nabbing Timmy. If he gets hold of you, Tim, you're going to be one dead doll.
Damn it, where is he? I have no idea how the mind-reading Muppet knows about the poison wedding ring. But if he tells anyone about the plot to kill Sheridan, I'm finished. Father will blame me, and I'll get a one-way ticket to the lock house. I have to find that runaway rag doll.
Hey, you still feeling uneasy?
A little. And I can't explain it. I had this chill go through me like something bad was going to happen.
Well, I know exactly what's wrong with you.
Is that so, Dr. Lopez Fitzgerald?
Absolutely. It's our wedding day. It's normal to get a case of the jitters.
You really think that's it?
Definitely. Sheridan, today is the beginning of the rest of our lives. Once I slip that ring on your finger, you're gonna be my wife. From that moment on, every breath I take will be for you.
Still, I'm just afraid to be this happy. Whenever I've been this happy in the past, something always took it away.
Yeah? Well, those days are over. We're gonna be happy for the rest of our lives. There's nothing that Julian or Alistair can do to change that.
It feels so wonderful to lie here in your arms.
And after we say our wedding vows today, we'll be waking up like this for the rest of our lives.
Ethan? You promise you won't be mad at me if I tell you something?
Of course. Look, there's nothing you could say that would upset me. You could say anything.
It's just that I feel a little bad that we didn't wait to make love until after the ceremony. But at least we waited till our wedding day.
Wait, are you saying that you regret making love before our wedding?
Oh, no. Oh, it was everything I ever dreamed of. And then some. I will hold this memory in my heart forever.
Right, and we'll keep making incredible memories. Look, our marriage is going to be nothing but joy and happiness.
You know, I cannot believe this trash. I mean, this tabloid is actually saying that Teresa's the one who sent the email revealing Ethan's true paternity.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty, unbelievable. You know, when I broke in here to find out who sent that email, I never expected to see Teresa's name.
Yeah, of course you didn't, Chad, because it's not true.
Yeah, well, I'm having a hard time believing it myself, but, I mean, Whitney, we saw the letter, and it came from Teresa's computer. I think Ethan's got a right to know that.
Chad, if you show Ethan that headline, along with the email that Teresa supposedly sent, he's gonna call off the wedding.
Maybe he will. And again, maybe he won't. I don't know. Either way, that's his decision.
Chad, please don't do this.
Look, Whitney, I promised Ethan that I'd find out who sent that email before he got married. Like, weren't you the one who warned Teresa to tell Ethan that she knew Chief Bennett was his pops?
Yes, but what does that have to do with this?
It's everything. I mean, I imagine that you told Teresa that lies lead to nothing but trouble. Now, if I don't keep my promise to Ethan, I'd be lying to him. And there is no way that I'm gonna do that.
Grace, it's me, David. I've come for you.
No!
Get your feet off my wife! I will kill you.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
How dare you touch my wife? I will rip you to pieces right now.
Oh, Sam, don't!
Grace, what did he do to you? Did he hurt you?
I don't know what he was doing.
That's it, I've heard that. Grace, honey, are you okay?
Fine, Sam, just don't hit him anymore. I can't stand that violence.
All right. Honey, what happened to you? I came downstairs looking for you and you were gone.
I went into the kitchen to make sandwiches and he was there. I mean, he must have frightened me so much that I fainted, and when I came to, I was here in the bed and breakfast.
Oh my God, I better call Eve.
No.
Make sure this jerk didn't hurt you.
Please don't call Eve. I'm fine. I just fainted because I was scared. I'm sure he didn't hurt me.
Okay. Well, look, I don't want to upset you anymore, but did he say anything? Did he tell you what he wanted?
I don't know. It's kind of foggy.
Okay. All right. Okay. I don't want to push it, all right? We'll talk about it later. Okay?
Wait. I remember when I first came to, he said, it's me, Grace. It's David. I've come for you.
What the hell does that mean? And how does he know your name? Grace, do you know this man?
No, I don't recognize him.
And it's strange. He said that he's come for you. Grace, honey, are you sure you've never seen him before?
You're gonna think I'm crazy for saying this. Part of me was still hoping that my father and brother would come to the church and give us their blessing.
I don't think you're crazy. I know how much you always wanted your family's love and approval. But from this day on, I'm gonna be your family. And I will always be there for you.
Oh, I'm sure of that. Just as I'm sure Julian and Alistair can't do anything to hurt us again.
Well, good. Does that mean you're feeling better?
Mm-hmm. You always know how to make me feel better.
Well, I hate to leave you, but I gotta get ready for the big day. I'm gonna take the rings, give them to Hank. It's his job as best man to hold them till the ceremony.
Oh, no. I am not letting those out of my sight. Those rings signify our destiny. Come on, hand them over. Oh, come on, give them to me.
Yes, dear. Well, I better get used to saying that, seeing as I'm gonna be married soon.
Very funny. Till death do us part. You really mean those words?
From the bottom of my heart.
What shenanigans have you been up to now?
Julian said to me a lot. He's like a mad scientist. He wants to chop Jimmy up and see what makes him tick.
Well, if he had, he'd find a big fat nothing where your brain's supposed to be. I don't know why you keep getting yourself mixed up with that middle-aged moron.
Tabby's not going to be happy. But Timmy kind of let slip that he knew about Sharon's poisoned wedding ring.
Oh, fuck I. My horoscope said we were in for it, but I'm damned if it's going to be at the hands of Julian Crane. Oh, those Cranes, they're evil.
Has Princess forgotten she's evil too?
But that's different, Timmy. My evil is fun. It warms the cockles of my heart. Nothing fun about the Crane's evil. Speaking of evil, our fun will be over right quick if Julian finds us here.
Tabby's right. Timmy and Tabby have to blow this joint.
Right.
You know, being here with you, watching the sunrises, made me realize something.
What's that?
Well, ever since I found out I wasn't a Crane, and that I can't buy you beautiful jewelry and take you to exotic places.
No, that stuff doesn't matter to me. All I care about is being with you.
I know, that's just it. See, it's made me realize it's the simple things in life that are important. Like, that we'll always be open and honest with each other. And we'll never keep any secrets from each other like my mother did.
It's really important to you, isn't it?
Yeah. Honesty is the most important thing in the world to me. And I want us to always feel free to say anything to each other.
Anything?
Absolutely. Of course, I know we'll never have any big secrets from each other. It's one of the things I love about you, Teresa.
What do you mean?
Well, you were brought up so differently from my family. And the Cranes were so closed off. You were so open. And I know you would never hide anything from me. I don't think I could stand it if you did hide something from me. Hey, what's wrong? What's bothering you, sweetheart?
Don't believe it.
Tabby looks like she's seen a ghost.
That's exactly what I have seen, Timmy.
Timmy would recognize that face anywhere. That dude looks like Julian.
That dude, as you so eloquently put it, is one of Julian's ancestors, William Ephraim Crane.
Nice name. Did Princess know him?
Indeed I did. He was always a pain in my side.
I hereby declare thee a witch, Tabitha Lennox, and thus sentence thee to the following punishment. 2 days hence, thou shalt be placed on an upright spit and cooked until well done.
It still makes my blood boil. That no good, holier-than-thou Crane actually sentenced me to death by fire.
What did Tabby do?
I did what any self-respecting witch would do. I got on my broom and flew away. But not before I put another curse on Wily Willie and his whole damn family.
Timmy bets she wasn't happy about that.
The Cranes have always thought they were above everyone else. He said I'd never beat him, that nobody ever beats the Cranes.
But Tabby, he's right. Princess hasn't been the Cranes.
Whose side are you on anyway? Just you wait, dollface. My day will come, and when it does, I'll have my revenge.
I'm going to get you, you tiny termite trap.
Teresa, what's wrong? You know, it seems all this talk about secrets has upset you. You're not hiding something from me, are you?
It's just...
Whoa. Look, I'm sorry. Of course you would never keep anything from me. Look, what is it? What's bothering you?
It's just that sometimes I get afraid, Ethan.
Afraid?
I love you so much. And I want to make you happy, and sometimes I just get scared I won't be able to do that.
Teresa, you don't have to worry about that. You will always make me happy. I know you will.
Wait a minute. You know, we never read our fortune cookies. Now, I'm sure that our fortunes will be wonderful since everything is already so wonderful. I'll be back.
Okay. After you, darling.
All right. Beware of what today brings. Wow, that sounds so ominous. Like something bad is gonna happen today, but that doesn't make any sense. I mean, this is our wedding day. I mean, this is the happiest day of our lives.
Exactly. It doesn't make any sense because this is the happiest day of our lives. Look, nothing can go wrong.
What do you think this means?
It doesn't mean anything. It's just a fortune cookie.
But Ethan, the last fortune I got said 2 brides for 2 grooms, and that came true. Does this mean that something terrible is gonna happen? Chad, what are you doing?
I already told you. I'm going to Ethan. I'm gonna tell him the truth so he can decide what he wants to do.
Well, why don't I tell you exactly what Ethan's gonna do? Whether or not he believes that Teresa sent the email or not, he's gonna still know for sure that Teresa knew he wasn't a Crane and she didn't tell him. He's gonna call off the wedding, Chad, no matter what. And Teresa's life is gonna be ruined forever.
Look, Whitney, I gotta stick to my word, all right? And I promised Ethan I'd find out who sent that email, and I did. So now I'm gonna tell him.
Teresa has loved Ethan practically her whole life. No matter what anyone ever told her, she always believed that they were destined to be together. And now her dream of being with him is finally about to come true. And you're gonna rip that away from her? Chad, I'm not gonna let you do this.
So, tell me, Whitney. Just how are you gonna stop me?
Grace, have you ever seen this man before? Look, hey, I'm sorry, all right? Hey, I'm sorry. All right, here I am playing cop with my own wife. Of course you've never seen this guy before. If you did, you would have told me. Hey, Luis. Yeah, this is Sam. Look, I need your help. I need you to come over to the B&B right away.
Yeah, sure, Sam. I'm on my way.
What was that all about?
That was Sam. He wants me to come down to the B&B, and it sounds important, so...
Oh, careful. I don't want you missing your own wedding.
Well, I wouldn't miss it for the world. In fact, next time I see you will be when you walk down that aisle.
I can't wait to see you waiting for me at the altar.
James, listen, I'm just going to give you a heads up. Luis is going to be bringing in a suspect shortly, and I want you to book him on breaking and entering. No, I'll question him when I get there. Thanks.
How is it possible that I know him? I mean, he said he'd come for me. Why would he say that if he didn't know me?
Who are you?
time for you to start answering some questions. Good.
Sam, just don't hit him again. I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Don't worry, all right? I just want to get to the bottom of this. I'll start talking. Who are you, and what the hell you want from my wife? Look, in case you didn't already know, not only am I her husband, all right, I am the chief of police. Now start talking. How did you know my wife's name? And why did you bring her here?
Got as fast as I could, all things considered. What the hell's going on?
It's exactly what I'm trying to figure out. Grace found this lowlife down in Tabitha's kitchen. All right, she fainted and he brought her here. I found him leaning over her on the bed.
Whatever you need me to do.
I want you to book him. I know I can count on you to do this quietly, right? After what happened with the house, Grace and the kids have had enough publicity to last them a lifetime.
You got it. No one will know anything, and I should have just enough time to take him down to the station and book him.
You got other plans?
You could say that, Sam, but it is his wedding day.
Hey, sorry, I got so caught up with this joke, I completely forgot. Look, I'm not gonna let anything interfere with your big day.
All right.
I have been dreaming of this day since I was a little girl. Now it's finally here. I've been so afraid that Julian and Alistair would try and stop me from marrying Louise. Well, they tried, but there's nothing that they can do now. Because this is going to be the most beautiful double wedding ever.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop you from leaving.
You don't mess around, do you?
Teresa is my best friend, Chad, and I'm not gonna let you ruin her wedding day.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't get it. First you try to stop me from breaking in here, and now you want to keep me from leaving.
I tried to stop you from breaking in here so you would not get caught. Now I don't want you leaving because I don't want you hurting Teresa. It's as simple as that.
Oh, I don't think it's that simple at all. I mean, why do you care if I got caught, huh? And you said that we have no future together because of your promise to Simone to stay away from me.
See, I don't like it when you try to change the topic like that. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is Teresa.
Mm-hmm. You know, I wish I could turn my feelings on and off just like you do when you... I mean, that's a gift. Unfortunately, I don't operate that way. See, the fact is, I still love you.
Look, I don't want to get into any of this with you right now.
Look, would you just stop running away from me? Now, be straight up with me. Do you love me or don't you?
Don't you understand that whether or not I love you is not the point?
But that's exactly the point. I mean, how can you say you love me one minute and then you walk out of my life the next?
Look, you probably won't believe this, but this is just as hard for me as it is for you. But I made a promise, and I'm not gonna go back on that promise. You and I cannot see each other anymore.
If that's how it's gonna be, then, you might as well just let me out of here right now.
Not a chance.
Okay. Okay, Miss Champion tennis player. You really think you're, strong enough to keep me from leaving?
Well, you better believe I'm gonna try.
Teresa, please don't let your happiness be determined by a fortune cookie. It doesn't mean anything.
I don't want to believe in it, Ethan, but ever since I fell in love with you, fate has had a way of predicting the future, and that's what frightens me about this fortune.
There. Okay? The fortune cookie no longer exists. Now, the only thing left is my love for you.
Your love is all I need. I feel so safe and protected in your arms.
And that's exactly how you should feel. Because I will always love and protect you. Now. I need to get you home. I don't want Bilar worrying about you.
Not to mention, I have to start getting ready for our wedding. Hey, Ethan. Let's not tell anyone that we spent the night making love. I want it to be our little secret.
Okay, you got it. We'll keep secrets with each other, but not from each other.
Look, I can't believe I dragged you down here. You must have a million things to do before the wedding.
Look, actually, all I have to do is go home and put on my tux, go down to the church, wait for Sheridan to arrive at the altar, and then slip a ring on the finger of the woman I love. Bang.
Well, you and Sheridan are going to share a lifetime of happiness, just like Sam and me.
No, thanks a lot, Grace. That means a lot to me. Listen, I got plenty of time to take our friend here down to the station and book him.
Look, that'd be a big load off my mind, but are you sure?
I'm positive. Besides, I gotta do a little something with all this nervous energy. So, guess next time I see y'all, I'll be down at the church.
Grace and I are really looking forward to the wedding. Yeah. You know, we're excited to be there for you and Sheridan. Of course, my son's getting married, too.
Yeah. You know, Ethan's got himself a great woman, too. And I'm not just saying that because she's my sister. She's madly in love with Ethan, and I know he'll always be able to count on her.
Well, that's important. Marriage is forever.
Yes, it is. Nothing makes me happier than being married to you, Sam.
Now, look, I've got things to do, all right? So I want some answers, and I want them right now.
That was close. Julian almost caught us.
Timmy and Tabby better get out of here while the getting's good.
Couldn't agree more. Come on. Come on.
There you are. Halt! You shan't get away from me this time!
Julian, dead?
You know, if you were a guy, I'd just pick you up and toss you aside.
Yeah, well, I am not a guy.
Yeah, well, I noticed. What I'd really like to do is just shake some sense into you. You know, we really had a really good thing going, Whitney. We belong together.
I just really wish you'd stop saying that.
Okay. Okay, I'll stop saying that. For now. If that's gonna make you happy. But just so you know, I'd do whatever it takes to bring us back together.
I need to ask you something.
Shoot.
And by saying this, I'm not saying that I would do this. But if I do say that I would go back to you, if you didn't show Ethan the tabloid before the wedding, would you do it?
Well, you're asking a tough question here, okay? I mean, look, Ethan's been a good friend to me, and I haven't had many friends in my life.
Would you do it, Chad?
If I said yes, it's not saying that I'm going to, all right? Just what if? Would you definitely come back to me?
Look, that was silly. I should have never even said anything. The only thing I really care about is that we do not leave this office unless you leave the tabloid and the email behind.
You're really serious, aren't you?
I've never been more serious, Chad.
Well, Whitney, you know you're like defeating your own purpose, right? I mean, if we stay here, we will eventually get caught and possibly arrested. The tabloid's gonna hit the newsstands and Ethan's gonna find out the truth about Teresa anyway. So either way you look at it, it's a lose-lose situation.
This is so romantic. It's like something out of a fairy tale.
That's because our life is going to be a fairy tale. We are going to live happily ever after.
Are you sure nothing's gonna get in the way of our happiness?
I'm positive. Everything is going to be perfect.
Ethan, I can't wait to say I do. I just wish that Father Lonigan would walk up and marry us right this second.
Why do I get the feeling that you still think something is going to get in the way of our marriage? Look, don't worry. That fortune cookie doesn't mean anything.
I just remembered you never read your fortune cookie.
I don't need to. I already know my future is full of happiness.
Oh, come on. Read it. For me.
Okay. When you look at me like that, I cannot refuse you anything. You got your greatest wish. Now your next wish will come true.
That one's not bad at all.
I told you there's nothing to worry about.
Well, I know my next wish is for us to be together forever. So what's your next wish?
There isn't anything else that I want to wish for. I already have you.
Well, there must be something else that you want.
Well, come to think of it, there is one thing.
Look, you better start giving me some answers. How do you know my wife's name? Why are you stalking her? Hey, maybe you didn't hear me the first time. What do you want from my wife?
I'll reveal why I'm here, but not to you. I'll only talk to your wife. Just me and Grace. Alone.
What are you, nuts? I wouldn't let you anywhere near my wife.
I want to find out what's going on. I'll talk to him.
Don't even think about it. You know what kind of psycho this guy is.
Look, don't worry. I wouldn't even consider it. Just trying to figure out what his angle is. Now, you told my wife earlier your name was David. Is that true?
Yes. David.
Luis, get David out of my sight. Book him.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. You will be appointed for.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. All right? But he is gone. I'm gonna question him later and I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. All right? I don't want you to worry. This creep is never gonna bother you again. All right, I promise. It's over.
Is it?
So what's it gonna be, Whitney? Are we staying? Or are we going?
Now, you know I hate to admit this, but what you're saying makes sense. And no matter what we do with the email and the tabloid, we do need to get out of here. Chad, this door is not opening.
Yeah, let me take a look. Oh, no. I left the key in the lock on the other side.
So this is a disaster. Not only are we going to get caught, but the news about the email is going to be all over the place.
Well, looks like Ethan's gonna find out the truth about Teresa whether you like it or not.
Gosh, we're all doomed, Chad.
Well, there's nothing either of us can do about it right now. It's totally out of our hands.
The suspense is killing me. Tell me what else you wish for.
You really want to know?
Absolutely.
Well, I want to find the bastard who sent that email to the tabloid and ruined my life.
Oh, Luis. I can't wait until you place this on my finger. I will love you until death do us part.
What's keeping you, Timmy? I thought you wanted to get... Well, how the mighty have fallen.
Jimmy thinks Tabby's curse on the cranes has finally come true.
And about time, too. Oh, isn't this glorious? I must be getting my powers back, Timmy.
Jimmy can't stand the suspense. It's Julian.
Oh, Shakespeare couldn't have plotted this better. Here was Julian scheming to kill his own sister Sheridan with a poisoned wedding ring, and now he's met his maker. Mark this on your calendar, lad. Julian Crane is dead.